Let's just watch. This is cockamamie.
You'll be okay, Captain Nemo.
So heavy.
Too heavy. Look how good this dive is. Okay, go ahead.
Just to be clear, this is her first attempt.
Look how perfectly timed this rope is. She goes
Holds her
tight,
down.
she jumps. Perfect. This is crazy, though.
So dangerous.
This is crazy.
You have this heavy thing that you can't move very well in the water, literally tying you down into the drown zone.
That's right. And then she tries to move it sideways. Let's look at this. No way. You don't have leverage. No way.
Because the human body is buoyant. You need friction on your feet to be able to push sideways against the heavy thing.
She could push against the wall if she's near the wall. But as soon as she's not near the wall, there's nothing to push against.
Nothing to push against.
Also, can we go back and look at that hose?
Yep.
So she takes air through this hose, and then she takes her mouth off of the hose, and it's not bubbling anymore.
It's not bubbling.
So what is going on there? Because if it's an open tube, the air goes out and the water backfills.
Which means
this hose here is like the perfectly amount of pressure that it stops water from going in and it stops air from going out.
There's no way it's perfect pressure, because that means they would have to dial in the pressure just perfectly with this, pretty imprecise bellows with his foot pressure.
Solo's still stomping on it. Like it should be just jamming more air in there.
So it should kind of just be pulsing air up without much backfill.
Coming out, then water would come back in. Unless you had like some type of one-way valve right there on the mouthpiece.
Well, what if there's a one-way valve at the bellows? I think that would do the trick.
There is a one-way valve built into the bellows, and so that's why you can like pump just like for bellows when you're adding air to the fire.
Yeah.
There's a one-way air valve that's built into it, because otherwise when you squeeze out, which shoves the air out, and you open back up, it would just suck in hot ash.
Right.
So there's a one-way valve that's only one direction. So it's there in the bellows.
Yeah. So that would mean
here down the mouthpiece.
But it would But if we use the bellows to push air out, the bubbles pulse out.
Yep.
And then the one-way valve closes. Air can't rush in because water can't rush in because there's air already in there at pressure.
If it's
and it might
the same.
Oh, but okay. But it's I guess okay. Now I'm thinking about it.
I think that's true if the hose is always pointing down.
But I think there is some compression that can happen in the big part of the hose that's coming all the way down.
That's right.
Because the water will be able to compress that up.
Yep. I agree.
So there will be some water coming in, and she would have to time her breath then for push the water out, and then it starts bubbling, and then breathe in, and then when that cycle is over, hold your breath again, let the water come back in, let it come back out, then breathe in.
I'm not sure this thing works. At least not the way she's done it. But
it's certainly
okay.
You might get complicated behavior at the end here that you might not anticipate, depending exactly how all the mechanisms work together.
Maybe. Let's watch more.
Okay, yeah. The pushing, no way.
It's crazy.
Okay, cool. She's breathing.
This is insane.
That's insane.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
this is your lifeline.
Lifeline. That's insane. She abandons the air hose.
Right. And does she know how far she has to go? Does she know she has enough air to get to the next place?
I don't think she does. I mean, there's a lot of unknowns. She's winging it. This is first dive.
My fist is clenched.
And now it gets caught, and now she's stuck.
Also, I bet she wishes she had a longer rope here. Right?
Yeah, why doesn't she have...
In episode 1, she hadn't cut it, or episode 2, I bet she wished she hadn't cut it.
And, okay, even if she has cut it, why wouldn't she tie enough rope together in her way so that she can get to the top? If she needs to come back down, she can climb the rope down. And then if she gets stuck, she can just let go and float back up to the top. Why would you make a rope... If this is the depth of the water, why would you make a rope this long and then tie it to yourself? You would make it longer.
Quick release.
You want some kind of you could have quick release, or you could have a longer rope tied to you.
Longer rope.
And then you could climb down, and then if something happens, you let go and you float to the top. Right?
Gosh, even that big old heavy weight, she should have had. I mean, this is hindsight, but of many smaller weights, and then you just release weights until you get to the right amount, instead of having this big old heavy thing that you can't move anymore.
Right. Okay, then she gets stuck. Ugh. No way.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this. So fortunate to have this like corroded piece of sharp metal at the ready.
It's corroded and weak, yet still sharp.
Yep.
and right in the right place. The human strength. She just,
Yep. So lucky. And then there's no coordination with Solo. He's just pumping. Like I didn't even. Does he know that she's not there? He can take
he
a
has
break.
no feedback. He has no like pull the cord twice to let me know you're okay. 3 times if you're dead. Like
Yeah.
he has
Does
no
he
idea
even? Yeah. Does he even know that she abandoned the hose?
He has no idea.
He has no idea.
Hey!
Can't hear you. Oh! What are
that's
you
crazy.
doing? What are you doing?
This is crazy to me because she knows it's metal, and she hurt her hand. So
Yeah.
so
Oh! Damn it! What are you doing?
open palm strike.
I can't. She's like, so risky. Let me make it even more risky because I want to break bone. What are we doing?
It's so crazy because she has a time incentive. She has pressure. She needs to get back to silo 18. She needs to do it quickly, but she needs to have her limbs functioning. Like she can't hurt herself to the point where she can't walk back. She can't use her hands to knock on the door when she gets back to silo 18. This is so crazy to me.
Yeah. And okay, you don't have the right tools, right? You need to pry it open. You have a crowbar somewhere. You had one.
Tie it to your belt. Make it with a rope.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in abandon right now. You can't do it. Get back down. Come back up. Reassess. Do it again.
You're not under so much time pressure that you would trade months of recovering your limbs.
Right, because you don't have access to a hospital or anything, so a broken bone is over.
Right.
It's worth taking the time to get this right.
Get the right tool.
Oh, and then she could cut herself here.
Yeah. Slice her wrists, and then Solo can never help her.
It's just get the right tool. Look, there could be tools around.
I mean, especially for this genius engineer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna need some tools when I get there.
Come on.
And get
And
the right
he's still
tool.
pumping. Yeah,
He's
and
still
he's still
pumping away
pumping.
the whole time.
He's
The whole
like
time
his quad is burning. He's like,
Yep.
I can't do this anymore. I think
quad
she's
hand
dead.
all fired up. Yeah, right. What if he's so tired that he can't pump anymore for her?
Right. It's been like 20 minutes, and he's like, well,
That's right.
at some point she's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
die.
Okay, have you ever pumped up an air mattress with little foot pumps?
Yeah.
Like you're not going for 20 minutes straight. You're gonna be switching legs. You're gonna be tired. This is high risk.
High risk.
Okay.
I gotta go back to the boat!
And then, okay. Well,
Okay, it gets worse. Let's look at the next video.
okay.
So she does not. Oh no, to the left.
To the left. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so she could have done this if she had not broken her helmet. She could have had one of these old timey underwater. She just feeds the air hose underneath the helmet, and then it fills the helmet with air. And every time Solo pumps, he fills it up. Like she could have had this. If she just hadn't broken her helmet.
Right. There's so many benefits to this. One is constant air supply. You don't really have to worry about that sucking action anymore. Also, you can see. You don't have to open your eyes in the dirty, scummy
Underwater,
water.
whatever that is in there. Yeah.
Yeah. You can now see pretty clearly and sort of assess what's going on. So many advantages to this if you hadn't broken your helmet.
Hadn't broken her helmet. Okay, and then it gets weird. She's really bad at teamwork. So give Solo a break. Like, let him know. Let him know that you're fine.
So this is her coming up.
And that's Solo. That's Solo in the background.
Okay. What?
Right? I mean, okay, who else is in the silo? Who else is pumping on the thing, right? That's Solo.
This blows. What? There's a window?
There's a window, and it looks like it's an arm's reach of the platform that she's holding onto. She could have like leaned over, like scooched over, and like knock, knock, knock. Me, okay, stop. 5 minutes, come back. Like she could have done that. Instead, he's pumping away, pumping away, getting tired. What if she did have a long enough air hose, but he's too tired to pump by the time that she's done getting her fire suit?
Okay, it's even worse than that. Because they have a window to where they want to go. Try to break the window before doing the water thing.
Right,
What are we
right.
doing?
spend a few. There's plenty of trash around the silo. Pick up some strong, heavy metal bar. Some just smash that window.
And that means they didn't know the window was there because they didn't do a survey. Like, what's the wall situation? Let's look around. Let's find some flashlight. We have flashlights. Look around. Oh, is that a window? What's in there?
But even now, she can look over and see Solo pumping. Give him a little knock on the window, and he's gonna be there like knock. That must be Juliet. Let me go look at the knocks, and then they can communicate. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Enough.
That's right. That's right. Even if say they didn't know the window was there, as soon as she sees the window, she should be like knock, and then he could take a break.
Okay, so this is why I think this is my reason why she didn't do it, because she needs him thinking that he has a critical mission right now is to pump. Otherwise, Juliet's going to drown. If she gives him a break, then she's not there to manage his emotions. Then he could say, "Oh, I really need to go back to the vault," and then he takes off and leaves, and now she has no more pumper. So I think she leaves him in that emotional state of like, oh, she might be dying. I need to pump to keep him there.
So, okay, I like that idea.
I mean, I
high risk.
I like the explanation. I don't like what that means about her.
But also, there is a limit to human muscles. Like, if she needs a certain water pressure and he's pumping with his leg, and it's just incapable of pumping because it's been 20 minutes, half an hour. No matter what his emotional state is, he's not going to be able to do it. I mean, he's not like he has a squat rack in the vault.
Yeah, we don't know what's in the vault. He might have a squat rack.
He's jacked.
That's right. He never takes off his coveralls. He might have just quads for days, just solid rock, steel quads.
So this is okay. I can't believe there's a window and they didn't find it. Yeah. Just a quick survey, a look at the map, a flashlight around. Oh, I just can't believe it. She's so bad at exploring.
All she got to do is look over her shoulder and be like, "What's that out there moving? Oh, it's Solo."
There's so many problems with this. I can't even right now.